It's Sunday night, so that means BTCC night. Alright, so, round 7, or season 7, round 3. Now, we may, possibly, get ourselves a little helper tonight. Because young Mr. Budge of the Fete is feeling a little worse for wear and may come and join us in the commentary booth. Alan! Right. Well, guess you know what this means. Let's go for a quick lap. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, anybody near me? No. Right, this will either be loads of fun or it won't be. Don't know any of the corner names for this track, so we'll just see if I can make it round without looking like a complete pleb, which to be fair I normally do. For those who are interested, I have got it on traction control 1, and obviously it's in power. I'm only doing one lap really. That is a long ass first gear corner. Oh, okay, that tightened up a lot quicker than I thought it did. I will admit, I don't normally Oh, that did not work. Huh? Alright, just pretend you didn't see that. Hey, Tony! Oh, didn't break enough for that corner. Stupid person. Come on! 3 years later. And now I'm going to have dirty tyres. So, what we'll do... I will attempt to do a lap after the out lap. And we'll try and do it from in-car view as well. Cockpit view, even. That makes sense, doesn't it? Obviously I'm not running a setup for this car either, because I'm not in the race, I don't need to have a setup. But in saying that, St Croixe is not my favourite track in the world. In fact, it's up there with the Burger Ring. God, this is going to be fun in cockpit here. Alright then, so just before we cross the line, I'll switch to cockpit view and we'll do the world's dodgiest lap. Alright, and away we go. Already I'm on the wrong side of the track. Oh, damn it. That's basically Mr. Luckman telling me to get off track. There we go. Is there a... Yeah, let's give him a... No worries. Right, oh, it's going to do this to me again. Here we go. Obviously this is a stop check, and then they'll do a 10-minute qualifier. Evening, Herbie. Now that looked like somebody killed Alan. Oh no, it was Matty Cake. Alright, now... Mr. the Budge. As we all remember from last week, Budge had a bit of a shoulder injury and may or may not be joining me in the commentary booth tonight. Depends on how he's feeling. But by the looks of it, people are already leaving. Come on. Come on. Out you pop, lads. Oh. Luckman needs to change settings. Come on, Matty. Out you pop, lad. Right, you're holding everyone up now, mate. Come on, leave! Come on! Before Luckman throws the dummy out the pram. No, he's determined to get a lap in. There we go. Silly sausage. I wonder what, indeed, what is he going to change? Right, well, let's get my bit of paper out. It's my lovely bit of paper here. So, Circuit de St Croixe. C layout. Tyre choices are soft and medium. Where are we? Yeah, soft and medium. Tyre wear is 3. Fuel wear is 2. Fuel at the start will be 45%. You must do a minimum laps of... you must do 4 laps on mediums only. And that's a minimum of 4 laps on mediums. And it will be a 9-lap race. There we go. We can get rid of the bit of paper now. Ooh, sorry about that. Hit the mic. Right then, so let's jump in. Everybody ready up for stock check number 2. Let's hope everybody remembers it is only a stock check. It's gone very still, hasn't it? Right, so this again is not the actual race, this is just to make sure everybody makes it off the grid because of that silly grid bug that we have. So hopefully Mr. Budge will be able to finish the race. Let's tell you what, let's get on Budge. And it would appear everybody got away okay. See how Budge does into turn 1. Being pushed a little bit wide by the Mew. Everybody hits the arm cove. So going by the liveries, Fabuki and Budge are in the same team. Now, was that deliberate? Or is his shoulder giving him issues? No, I do believe he's turned off the force feedback on his wheel. So hopefully, all will be well. Right, so qualifying has now started. Who's out on track? Fabuki and Athens. Luckman, Tony, Wiz, Anza, Screech, Shibare, the Mew, Jellic, Matty Cake, Baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. And Alan is still in the pits. Budge is still in the pits. And there's Gertrude. Shall we watch Gertrude go round for a bit? Oh, why is it stuck it in there? There we go, that's what we need. Come on, we'll watch Gertrude go round on this qualifying lap. Oh, right behind Mandingo as well. Now, I was watching Gertrude earlier when he was streaming on Twitch, and he was having some internet issues earlier, so let's hope he doesn't have that in the race, although he does seem to be a little laggy at the moment. Let's hope that is him and not me. Let's go and have a look at Mandingo, just to make sure it isn't me. Yep, I'm happy it's not me. Alright, do you know what we need to do? We've got to get this stuff up, haven't we? Silly person. Here we go. Coming into, what's that, Sector 4. And Fabuki will obviously be the first one across the line. Obviously we're also hoping that Budgie is able to do the race, although it would not be nice to have some company in the commentary booth. Only 13 races this evening. Interesting. Nope. The Mew with a little bit of battle damage on his car already. Right. Time to get serious, boys. How does it go? Time to kick the tyres and light the fires. Fabuki is now officially on his first fastest lap. There's the other well, Athens and Luckman jump in the pits for a fresh set of boots. Not sure about that. Especially with a 3-minute lap. You're not going to get a lot of laps in, lads, if you keep diving in for new boots. It's a fairly calm lap so far, nothing happening. Nothing really to report on. Please don't let it be one of those races. Right, so the way it will go is same as always, 10-minute qualifier, then we'll have a quick break so that the racers can run off to the toilet or make themselves a drink or whatever it is they need to do. Oh, Fabuki with a big hit on the wall there. That's got some damage to the near side front tyre, or front left. Sorry, I said near side because I'm English, and that would be the near side to us. So yeah, front left has some damage and some front aero damage as well. That's not going to be helping him out. It will fix itself, of course. There we go. As we get onto the longest straight of the track, and Athens fairly obviously closing up on Fabuki a little bit after that little love tap with the wall. So I'm not expecting Fabuki to have the fastest lap off this one, but it will be a banker lap, so normally by now I'm asking chat to give me a prediction, so why break the habit of a lifetime? Chat, what's your prediction for the race win today? And who's going to get the fastest time? Who's going to be starting on pole? Right, so Herbie thinks it's going to be Wizard. I'm going to wait until I see what Fabuki does on this lap, because I think Fabuki's going to do well on this track. Alright, let's hope that he has no more wall incidents. I think we should be good. It's one of the reasons I don't like this particular track. Too many corners, too much to remember. It's not like you to be indecisive, Herbie. Yeah, he makes it past the wall this time. So obviously the rest of this lap now is going to be a lot quicker than his previous lap. Alright, so at the moment we've got Wizard Egan on a 325. I get the feeling Fubs is definitely going at it with both barrels. Budgefair at the moment sticking with 7th place. I don't believe that Athens has put in a decent time yet, which I find a little confusing. Fubuki now is only, what's that, 4 corners. 3. 2. 1 more corner to go and then he's back on the home straight. And this will give us a better idea of what Fubuki can throw together for a lap, as we have already gone through the 10-minute mark. So this will literally be the standings as it is. Who's that? I think that's Athens. Athens has gone second. Hands are in 5th at the moment. As he crosses the line, stays in 5th. Who's that? Jenik stays 3rd. Okay, Hansa has gone 4th. Lookman goes 4th. Surely that can't be right. Alright, so Hunty comes round to cross the finishing line. Is he going to keep 4th place? Or is Screech going to have him? Tony's gone to 3rd. Wait, what is going on? Right, so Tony keeps 5th place. Matty Cake goes into 4th. There is no hot lap now. It's literally only the guys behind. So Shibby is starting 7th. And Lemieux has gone into the pits. Interesting. Tony's going the wrong way. That's it. Okay, I was going to send a message there, but Matty Cake still trying to improve on his time, and he shouldn't be. Qualifying is over. There we go, 5 seconds to go and the race will start. I still think Fubuki sticks a chance of winning this. Right, well, just let me know, Budge, if you start getting into a bit of bother, mate. There's a lot of A-rated drivers in this room. Five red lights. It's getting noisy. Away we go for round 3 of the British Tuning Cars Championship. Excuse me. As Athens gets the whole shot into turn 1. Looks like there's no turn 1 meme this race. But how is everybody going to do into turn 2? Oh, somebody in the wall there. Not sure on who that was. The good thing is, the train is real right now. See what's going on. So Wiz in the in front at the moment. Looks like there might have been a little bit of contact there, but Rubbin is racing. Fubuki is right up his chuff. Fubuki's gone very wide. Careful on the re-entry there, Fubs. Fubs with dirty tyres struggling there in the background. As Athens makes his way back into the lead again. Wiz with the inside line, which means he's got the inside for the next corner as well. Now, can Wiz stretch out his lead? Let's get all the information up again and make sure it stays there this time. Right, so Fubuki down in 8th place. He's not going to be happy with that. Everybody looks like they've made it onto the bridge okay as well. As we've got this small pack of 3 up the front pulling away now, with Wiz leading the charge. Oh, I think Wiz might be in trouble in this corner now. Athens has the inside line. Wiz going to have to go the long way around. Can he do the over-under? No, not quite. But these two are definitely going to be fighting tooth and nail for the whole of the race, I believe. There's only a couple more corners to go and lap 1 will be done and dusted. And we'll start flicking down through the field as soon as these boys have got round the last turn. So the standings at the end of lap 1, as we can plainly see, is Athens, Wiz, Genic, Mandingo, Fubs has made a miraculous recovery back up to 5th, Hansa, Gertrude, Alan! Budge holding out in 9th place. Well done, you. Then we've got Uncle Screech, Matty Cake, the Mew, who's been doing quite a lot of testing, so he ain't finishing last, he's not allowed. Then we've got Shibby. Who are we missing? I feel like we're missing someone. Maybe it's just me. Oh, Athens now with a 8th, 10th lead over Wiz. Fabuki into 4th place. Fabuki definitely on a charge. Literally all over his refuser is Uncle Luckman, who for the remainder of this video will be called Mandingo. And hands are right on Mandingo's gearbox as well. What am I on about gearbox? This is not a Formula 1 car. But of course, Hans is going to be getting some dirty air there. Fub's going very wide on that corner and almost saying hello to the arm cove. It's very slidey around that corner. But tight around that corner, nice. Let's get back. What's Tony doing? Tony's found himself in a little bit of no man's land. And Alan, who is currently being caught by Budge. Budge obviously playing without force feedback, so that car's going to feel pretty weird, to be fair. There's not going to be a lot of feedback through the wheel. Matty Cake chasing down Budge. Then we have the Mew. And he's being chased down by Screech. And Shibby now 11 seconds back. And quite a bit of damage to the front part of his car there, his front right corner. He's definitely seen some wall action. Let's get back to the guys at the front. Athens now with nearly a 2-second lead. Hacks deployed on that one. And Wiz falling behind a little bit. Okay, yep, Athens is on the softs, Wiz is on the mediums. As is Genic. Genic within striking distance, I think. Especially after the next straight, he's just going to keep bringing him in and in. I didn't want to stop saying in then. A little squirrely on the way out that corner though. Right, I'll have a look at the battle with Fabuki and Mandingo. Does Mandingo have the pace down into turn 1, or rather turn 2? No, but he's definitely not able to get away. Mandingo just sat there poised, waiting for a mistake. Hands are in a bit of a no man's land now. And Gertrude, literally in no man's land now. The guys behind him are falling back a little bit, and he's not really catching the RT Hansa. Budge in 8th place. Alan in... oh, hello. Alan in 9th place now. That's weird, why won't you let me select Alan? Okay, that's bizarre. That might be a lag issue there. Obviously these two are teammates, so they've got to be a bit careful around each other. And the Mew having a scorcher of a race. Keep going, lad. Screech is knocking on your door. Screech is also a pad user. So, ooh, always a slideways as the Mew goes off. Oh dear. Just try and hold it together a bit better than that Mew. And Shibby now 21 seconds down the road. 46 seconds behind the leader. Talking of the leader, he's now nearly 3 seconds in front of second place. Now obviously he is on the softs, Wiz and Jenik are on the mediums. So those tyres are going to wear out much quicker. As we see, Wiz and Jenik have got a lot more rubber left. So we'll have a look at Fubuki, still being chased down by Mandingo. Are these two playing a strategy? Or rather is Luckman playing a strategy, because that's the kind of thing Mandingo would do. And he's just biding his time, saving fuel. And just using Fubuki to get round the lap a little bit quicker and a little bit more efficiently as well. Hansa, I'm not used to Hansa being in this position. I'm used to him being at least in the top 5. Right. Oh wow. Gertrude now being caught up by Budge and Matty Cake. Be afraid, Tony, be very afraid. Obviously, for those who don't know, young Anthony Hunt here is a Twitcher. And you should go, if you have a Twitch account, go and watch some of his videos. They're quite amusing. Just be prepared for bad language. He has been known to swear in the past, I'm just saying. Oh, and Hunt is the first one to come in for pits. Or even come in for tyres. See, English hard, words bad. Is he going for a full tank? No, he's gone. So that's him now. I'm going to presume he's going to stay on these mediums for the rest. Because let's be honest, you don't really need to come in once you've got the mediums on. Nice to see young man, Gertrude here not using traction control as well. Words I'd never thought I'd be saying, but the Mew is chasing down Screech. Just needs to hold his nerve. Screech obviously being a very good pad player, but the Mew is coming on in leaps and bounds as he nearly loses it there. Keep it together, Mew. Alan is basically finding himself in no man's land. Budge putting in a little bit of a time there on Matty Cake. Matty Cake, as we know from the previous races, is a very good driver. Hands are still in no man's land. Mandingo is now 3.5 seconds behind Fobbs. There must have been a little bit of an accident. I'm not seeing any damage to his car, so maybe he just backed out. Fubuki does seem to be catching Jenik, but you can see from his fuel gauge that he's going to have to come in at the end of this lap. He's not going to be able, I don't think, to get one more lap out of that car. So you never know, Gertrude might actually have the undercut here and make up a couple of places. Because everybody is going to have to put fuel on board. Alright, so let's see how many of the leaders actually bomb into the pits. To be fair, they're all going to have to come into the pits. Unless they've been very, very frugal with their fuel. As, oh, Wiz goes wide. Wiz went wide. Now, is he going to let Fabuki pass? Yes, he has. Now it's a dart into the pits for everybody. Athens has stayed out. Okay, let's have a quick look at Athens. Is he going to be able to make it round another lap? Or has he just forgotten that he didn't start with a full tank of fuel? I wish I could tell you what... No, it's not going to let me see. I was hoping I could show you which fuel map he's on, but I get the feeling that he's going to realise soon that there's not a lot of fuel left in that car. Oh, that was well timed. Onto Matty Cake just as he slides his way around the corner. Hopefully Uncle Budge is still doing alright there. Gertrude being caught by Alan! Go on, Alan! That'll be a brilliant confidence boost for Alan, that will. Screech. Big job ahead of him now to catch Alan. The Mew down in 12th. Shibby seems to be having a terrible race again. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's keep an eye on Athens and see whether or not... Do you know what? I think he's played a blinder. Because obviously his tyres are going to be suffering, but his car's also going to be a lot lighter than everybody else's. Although he is going to have to take on a substantial amount of fuel. Evening, Raiden. Athens nearly 20 seconds down the road now. Jenik in second, Fabuki in third, Wizard Egan right behind him in fourth, Mandingo in fifth, Hansa in sixth, Matty Cake in seventh, Uncle Budge in eighth, Gertrude in ninth, Alan in 10th. Oh, still I put him off. Screech in 11th, the Mew in 12th, and Shibby seems to be falling forever backwards in 13th place. Oh, ouch. In 13th place. Oh, Athens pretty much on fumes now. He needs to get in the pits. This has got to be a good pit stop, because he's going to lose quite a lot of time. And Jenik and the boys are just round the corner. So he's going to be putting on mediums, which he has to do, and he has to run them for the last 4 laps. Alright, Jenik's coming round the last corner. Ooh, this is going to be tight. The one thing in Athens' favour now is he's going to be on the freshest tyres. You alright, Budge? How are you driving and typing at the same time? Athens getting some... Well, he's going to have to get some heat into those tyres quick, because Jenik is going to be all over him. Jenik being on the softs. In fact, most of them are going to be on the softs now, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So they're all going to be lapping quicker than Athens. The only thing in Athens' favour is that for a little while those mediums are going to be pretty good, and the softs will wear out quicker. Oh my god, evening cap! Do you know what, Cap, if you're not doing anything Tuesday, 8 PM, British Standard Time, Samba bus, just saying. A little sad little promo for my own little lobby. Everything is starting to look a little static. Right, even Mandingo is putting himself into a bit of a no man's land. Isn't really catching. Hansa not having the best race. I mean, it's only 6th place. Shibby's quit. Shibby has actually quit. I do believe he will get penalty points for that. Yeah, you're invited too, Raiden. Tuesdays at 8 o'clock is when I do it. Alright, the good thing is Budge is still in 7th place. And I don't see too much battle damage, which means he hasn't really been off. But like I say, that car's going to feel really strange without force feedback in his wheel. And of course, this is all to protect that shoulder. As much as I love watching him race, I was kind of hoping he'd join me in the commentary box and just rest for a bit. Trucking through Michigan. Wait, on Snow Runner or on Euro Truck? Alright, here's Gertrude. You hold in there, Budge. You're doing grand, mate. Right, it's Alan and Matty Cake. The teammates. Pretty much the only scrap on the track at the moment as well. Yeah, welcome to our world. Matty Cake finally makes it past Alan. Alan, another racer who's coming along in leaps and bounds. He gets better every week. There's going to be some drag going on down this straight now. Let's hope that they all remember to brake a little early, as they all split up for the next right-hander. And oh, Matty Cake puts it in the wall. Go on, Alan. Alright, let's have a quick look. See how the Mew's doing. Battle damage on both front corners of the car now. Just hold it together, Mew. Only 2.5 laps to go, my friend. Ooh, screechy little loose coming out of that corner there. Matty Cake working his way back towards Alan again, and doing a grand job of it as well. Already got it back down below a second. Alan still within striking distance of Gertrude there. Just needs to keep within. Oh, Alan! Just needs to keep within striking distance, keeping that toe. But that's give Matty Cake all he needs. And he's going to have him in the corner. He's got the inside line. Oh, go on, Alan. Do the under-over. That's... Oh, what side of the track we going? Alan's back in 9th again. He's not giving him any room. Herbie, you know what? It's lonely up in this commentary booth on my own, mate. So yeah, I'll hold you to that. I know you said you might join me next week, but I'm going to hold you to it. Right, side-by-side racing with Alan and Matty Cake now. This is dangerous for the teammates. They shouldn't be fighting each other for position. They should be helping each other. But all they seem to be doing is fighting. And that's... If you're fighting on track, boys, that's not the quickest way round. You need to temper yourselves. Alright, where's Uncle Budge? There's Budge there, puts in his fastest lap. Go on, a lap 3/4 in a bit. That's all you've got left now, Budgie. You're doing a grand job, mate. Keep at it. Hansa's literally in the middle of nowhere. Mandingo also in the middle of nowhere. Fabuki chasing down Wizard Egan. And after the start Fabuki had, 4th place is a good place. Jenik still 3.4 seconds behind Athens. I don't think he's going to catch him now because those softs are going to be going off really quickly now. And Athens, he's just romping away with it really. So less than a lap and a quarter to go for these guys at the front now. About a lap and a half for the guys in the back. But just look at this train that's forming now. Fabuki right on the back of Wiz. This is going to get a bit juicy now. All Wiz has to do is just keep Fabuki behind him for a lap. And he'll have a podium finish. But Fabuki is all over his chuff. Let's compare the tyre wear. It's pretty even on the tyre wear. I actually think... Yeah, Wiz has just got a little bit more rubber than Fabuki. But these guys making it look easy, and that annoys me because I find this track ridiculously hard. Go on, Budge. Nearly there, fella. One more lap. And then might I suggest you put the wheel away for at least a week. Gertrude's under pressure. Matty Cake within striking distance now. This could get a little bit spicy on the last lap. So we're pretty much going to have two battles pretty soon. We're going to have Fabuki and Wiz. Matty Cake and Gertrude. As Matty Cake fakes him. But Gertrude's going to have the inside line. And if he plays it smart, he's going to have the inside line for the next one. Matty Cake's... Come on, hold it, lad, hold it. You've still got the long straight as well. There's that putting up the side of him, but it is still a long way round. So you're always going to lose position there. As Gertrude's doing a fine job of defending 8th place. Of course, Gertrude's biggest problem at the moment is going to be that main straight. The good thing about these two having a battle is if it goes on too long, Screech will catch up with them. Ooh, Screech with a fair bit of battle damage there as well. And Alan! Right, so we already have finishers. So, Athens, Wizard, Genic, Fabuki. Here comes Mandingo. And Hansa. And for a man with a buggered shoulder, 7th place is not to be sniffed at. Bloody well done, fella. I think you should get bonus points there for manning up. Yeah, go on. Wiggle your way. Well done, Budge. Made up for you, mate. I really am. So, Matty Cake made it past Gertrude. Screech may or may not be in 10th. I think Screech has run out of fuel. Yeah, he did. Screech ran out of fuel. And the Mew. Oh, bad timing. Come on, fella, plenty of time. Don't rush your corners. Don't rush your corners. There we go. Well done to the Mew as well. Nobody got lapped. So there we go. The Athenaeum coming in first place. Alright, we'll very quickly save the replay and check the race results. So confirmed. Athens in first. Wiz with a brilliant finish to get second, Genic in third, Fabuki fourth, Luckman in fifth, Hansa in sixth, Budge with a miraculous drive with a dodgy bloody shoulder in seventh, Matty Cake in 8th, Hunty in 9th, Screech in 10th, Alan in 11th, and the Mew in 12th. And Shibby dropped out. For shame. Right, well there you go then, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Do all that other YouTube stuff. Really can't be bothered with it tonight. And we'll see you very, very soon. Probably Monday night, as in tomorrow, where I'll be doing a little bit of farming. Take care all. Bye bye now.